Hi, I just wanted to video a little bit. This is really raw. This just happened today. And I just wanted to share what happened on video because it breaks my heart. And I just got a rude awakening today about the state of where people are at today. So I was getting really sucked into just getting frustrated about being controlled, and people should be able to choose what they want to do about concerning the masks and all that. I started getting sucked into all that thinking. And I actually had something happen recently. So I just want to say, first of all, when my huge thing in life is to honor people and to love people, to make sure they feel seen, heard, loved, honored, and respected. And so when we had to start wearing masks, I said, you know what, I'm going to do this because I think it's a way to love others. However, when I wear a mask, I have pretty strong PTSD right now from abuse in my life. And it triggered me about level 5 from a scale of 1 to 10. And I would take it off as soon as I could, anytime I could. So we were at the dentist's office recently, and I was sitting in the corner of the office about 12 feet away from the receptionist, and I had coffee, and she yells across the room at me, "Jessica, put your mask on." Now my mask was actually, I'm pretty sure it was hanging by the side of my face, and so I said, well, I'm drinking coffee. And she said, well, then put it on in between when you drink. And I got really triggered by the way she was treating me. So I started shaking. I started having the, panic attack responses started kicking in. And I looked up on my phone the mandates for our state. And I went and showed her, and I said, well, it says I don't have to wear when I'm drinking. She said, well, it's a mandate. You need to have your mask on in here. Now, I was the only person in the entire waiting room, and there was another man with his mask on 6 feet apart from me. And so I was able to somehow manage to stay in there until I talked to the dentist, and as soon as I got in my car, I was just a wreck. And I knew from that day forward, there was no way I could wear my mask anymore. I just wasn't going to be able to. And I'm going to be getting a paper statement from my therapist that says that, so I can have that in my purse. Okay, I've had no problems at Target or Home Depot. I just say, I'm sorry, I can't wear one due to medical reasons. And they're very nice to me. I do feel like I'm being judged by some people, but that's just something I guess I have to live with. So this morning, I decided to try out this new church. I haven't been able to go to church for a while due to PTSD, and it was closed, and I didn't notice on the website it was closed in St. Paul. And so I looked on Google, and the nearest coffee shop was Café Late in St. Paul. So I went in, and I ordered some, almond milk and a granola in a bowl. I brought some health cookbooks, so I was going to sit down. And now I am a single mom of 4 girls. I have 3 teenagers. I have a 6-year-old. I have been through a lot, and I just needed this time to sit down. And the guy at the counter says, "Put your mask on." And I said, well, I'm sorry, I can't due to medical reasons. He said, well, then you need to leave. And I just looked at him, and he goes, well, it's our policy here. You can't be here without a mask. And I said, your whole restaurant's full of people without masks. He goes, you need to stand here with a mask. It is our right to not serve you. There's a sign on the door, you need to leave. And I said, I think you won't serve me. And I think you're being very mean and cruel. And I looked at the women next to me, and I said, he is not serving me, and I can't wear a mask due to medical reasons. And they said, well, then you need to go home, and you need to stay home. And then I turned around and there was a man 3 feet from me videoing me. So I kind of stepped back and again, started getting a full-blown panic attack. I called 911. I'm sitting out on the curb, sobbing. 911 says, "What's going on?" I said, "I'm having a full-blown panic attack." I tell her what happened. She goes, "Well, they have a right not to serve you." I said, "What I experienced was abusive." And they treated me really horrible. And they didn't even know that the reason why I can't wear a mask is because of PTSD of abuse. So I said, "So we are no longer safe here?" So we are no longer safe emotionally in our country. We have turned we may be safe from COVID with masks, but we are treating masks more important than people. So I have learned today that I am going to be kind and I'm going to be loving no matter what a person's view is, whether they're wearing a mask or not, whatever they're going through in life. I am going to treat them like a person who is made in God's image with love, dignity, and respect. So I just wanted to share that story, and I'm still recovering from this day. I called a very good friend of mine, and she was kind, and I just needed a kind voice. I have been through so much judgment, so much condemnation, so many people lacking mercy, grace, understanding. So if you get a chance today to smile at someone, show someone that you care, do it. It might mean the world to them. So I just wanted to share that.